Namaste mere pyare bachcho. I know, exams are just around the corner. And sometimes this chapter, on the face of it, can feel a little heavy. But bilkul chinta mat karo. Don't you worry at all. We're going to break it down together, and I promise you, you'll find it so simple and beautiful. Ready? Chalo, let's begin.
So, what's this story really about? Well, it's actually quite simple. It asks a pretty interesting question. What could possibly connect a young, really angry boy who literally hates his own face and a lonely old man who has a tin leg? They sound like they're from two totally different worlds, right? Well, this play is all about how these two lonely people find each other and how that one meeting changes everything. So let's just picture this scene. We have a young boy, Derry, he's about 14, and he's a bit of a rebel, thinks a garden is empty, so he climbs over the wall to find a quiet spot. But guess what? The garden isn't empty. An old man, Mr. Lamb, is right there. And the conversation that starts between them, that conversation is the heart of our story. Now, just look at this comparison. On the surface, they seem kind of similar, don't they? Both have a physical disability, Derry's face was burned by acid, and Mr. Lamb has a tin leg from a war. But, and this is the important part, their attitude towards life is poles apart. Derry's heart is completely closed off, but Mr. Lamb's garden gate, it's always open. This difference, this is everything. This is the key to the whole play. You know, to really understand this story, we first have to understand Derry's pain. He isn't just a grumpy teenager, bachon. He's a boy who is trapped inside a prison he built himself, a prison made of his own sadness and bitterness. Just listen to these words from Derry. It's so heartbreaking. He says he's afraid of himself. This single line tells you everything you need to know about his mind. That acid didn't just burn his skin. He feels like it ate him up from the inside, filling him with so much hate for himself. So why did Derry become like this? Well, it's a really sad cycle. It started with the acid burn. Because of that, he's convinced that everyone stares at him, that they whisper horrible things. He even overheard someone say that only a mother could love a face like his. Can you imagine how much that would hurt? It affected him so deeply that he feels even his own mother's kiss is just a chore for her. So what does he do? He pushes the whole world away. Okay, let's step out of Derry's dark world for a minute. Let's walk into Mr. Lamb's garden. It's full of sunlight, bees, and crab apples. You'll see it's a completely different kind of place. You see, Mr. Lamb's garden isn't just a garden. It's a symbol of his heart. When he says, "The gate's always open, all welcome," he's not just talking about the wooden gate. He's saying his heart is open. He welcomes everyone and everything, no questions asked. It's the total opposite of Derry, who has built thick walls around himself. So what's Mr. Lamb's secret to life? It's one simple but super powerful word: acceptance. I mean, think about it. The man has no curtains on his windows. He's not trying to hide from anything. He likes the light and he likes the dark. He accepts the good and the bad. He doesn't shut the world out. He lets it all in. That is his whole philosophy. And this, bachcho, this is where the magic really happens. We're at the most important part of the play now. This is the moment Mr. Lamb's simple wisdom starts to chip away at the walls around Derry's heart. He's about to teach Derry a completely new way to see the world. And how does he do it? Not with a big lecture, but with a simple question. He points to some plants in his garden and asks Derry what he sees. And Derry, being Derry, just says, "Rubbish, weeds." But Mr. Lamb, he just smiles. And he challenges that idea. Are they really just weeds? And here it is, Mr. Lamb's brilliant point. He asks, what's the real difference? Who decided one growing plant is a good flower and another is a bad weed? He says, it's all life growing. What he's trying to teach Derry is that labels don't matter. Everything has its own beauty, its own purpose, if you just change the way you look at it. So what's the one big message, the central theme you absolutely have to remember for your exam? It's this: perspective is everything. How you see the world literally changes your world. Derry sees a burned face and weeds. Mr. Lamb sees a young boy and a garden full of life. It's all about how you choose to look. Okay, bachon, listen up. This is a board exam hot question. Seriously, this question comes up so often. So let's break down the perfect answer point by point so you can write it down and get full marks. Are you ready? So, how did Mr. Lamb perform this miracle? Here are your 4 points for the perfect answer. Number 1, he offers friendship without any judgment. For the first time, someone just accepts Derry as he is. Number 2, he challenges Derry's negative thinking, just like he did with the weeds example. Number 3, he shares his own vulnerability. He talks about his tin leg and how kids teased him, calling him Lamey Lamb, to show Derry that words can't hurt you if you don't let them. And finally, number 4, he tells a story about a man who was so scared of everything that he locked himself in a room and died there. This shows Derry that hiding from life is far more dangerous than facing it. Simple, right? 4 points, full marks. And you know what? It works. This one conversation completely changes Derry. For the first time, someone has looked past his face and has seen the real him. A tiny spark of hope lights up inside him. And with this new feeling, he makes a brave choice. He decides he will go back to Mr. Lamb no matter what anyone else says.
This line is the real turning point for Derry. His mother tries to stop him, but he says this. He understands that going back to that garden isn't just about visiting a friend. No, it's about choosing life over fear. It's his first real step out of that prison he built. He is choosing to live. Okay, so now we come to the very end of the play. And I must tell you, Beta, the ending is bittersweet. It's very sad, but it's also filled with a strange kind of hope. Let's see what happens.
So Derry, filled with this new courage and hope, he runs all the way back to the garden. But when he gets there, he finds something tragic. Mr. Lamb has fallen from the ladder while picking apples, and he's gone. It's such a sad twist of fate, isn't it? The moment Derry finds a reason to live, his guide, his friend, is no longer there.
Derry kneels beside Mr. Lamb, and what he says is just heartbreaking, but it's so important. He whispers, "I came back." He needs Mr. Lamb to know that his lesson worked, that their friendship changed him. He kept his promise. So even though Mr. Lamb is gone, Derry's transformation is real. The old Derry is gone forever.
Okay, so let's do a final quick revision. These are the key messages of the play. If you want, Beta, you can even take a screenshot of this. Number 1, your physical body doesn't define who you are. 2, being bitter and angry only ends up hurting you. 3, your perspective can change your entire reality. And 4, even a short, true friendship can heal the biggest wounds. Got it?
So the play ends there, but it leaves us with a question to think about. Mr. Lamb is gone, but he passed his torch of hope to Derry. So, what happens now? Will Derry go back to being that sad, angry boy? Or will he live his life with an open gate and an open heart, just like Mr. Lamb taught him? I think his real journey has just begun. What do you think? All the very best for your exams, my dear students. You've got this. I know you will all do wonderfully.